Hello everyone, good to see you. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. Where does time go? Seriously, I'm like la la la. Ah! It's time to go live. It's time to quickly jump on. And I was thinking, oh, I'm so organized today. I'll have some lunch. Got myself a cup of coffee. Next minute, it went from half an hour to quick, you're gonna go live now. Hello, hey Rick, how you going? Thank you so much for all your chopping. Love it, chop it. I can't wait to see you in Orlando. That swap is gonna be epic. We're gonna have so much fun. Hello, jump on in everyone. Good to see you. I'll have a little sip of my coffee. I need something to keep me awake today. I went to bed very late last night. Inspiration hit me. Have you ever had one of those nights where it's like, I'm just going to do one more card. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like really creative. And so I literally pumped out 5 cards, but it was all after like 11 o'clock at night. Inspiration just went, I'm here, and it's happening at 11 p.m. So I just went with it and I didn't get to bed till probably 1 or 2 o'clock. Yes, you have RSI on your arm now, Rick, after all that chopping. Hello, good to see you all. Hey, Pam, good to see you. Yes, so I have lots of exciting things coming ahead. Oh, yes, please share. Thank you for the reminder, Angie. That's very sweet of you. We've got lots of things happening this week. There's I think this week it's the Alaska blog hop. Oh no, it's our lovely Go for Greece training group. So it's actually going to be our last blog hop together because starting October we have my new training program that's going for a year. It's going to have a little part of it that's Make It to Maui, but the main program is called Kylie's Training Inspiration. So yeah, it'll be a really good group. So this is our last Go for Greece hop. So that's this week. I've got that card made. I'm very excited about that. I'm using this one here, this stamp set here, Flourish Filigree. A nice black and white card, very elegant. And what else have we got? I've got the tutorial bundle coming up for October. Can you believe it? The month has just flown. I was like, oh my goodness, my tutorial bundle's due for next month. So I'm very excited because I've got that done. Yes, I know the training group is going to be really exciting. Everyone's jumping on in. I am overwhelmed with how many have joined up for that training. I'm very, very excited about that. So my tutorial bundle for next month, I used these framelits here, the detailed leaves. And oh my goodness, they look so hot. That's all I'm saying. Bruno walked in and he's like, oh my goodness, I love your card. Oh, thank you, Christy. I'll let Bruno know. We've both been trialing different things. So Bruno did a fast speed one. I did a faster than usual Kylie one, but I couldn't go in full speed because I wanted to stop and have a chat. But it was fun because I got to add, a few things in that I normally wouldn't say and add a few. Yeah, so it was fun doing a little bit of editing with the video and doing a quick card. I'm going to try as much as I can to do at least 2 of them a month. Because they're being received really well. So I have a card already made. It's using Gorgeous Grape. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm pretty sure that will be the card that I do for my quick video that's not Facebook Live. So that'll be fun. So there's lots and lots of creative things happening. You probably saw my cards last week. This was the video that Bruno did. That one there, and he showed off Washi because we really want to show you all just how versatile Washi is because we've noticed that the clearance rack here in Australia has updated. Oh, I'm so glad you like the Grape Tropical card. I love that card. In fact, I was looking for it before and I'm not sure if we've put it away already. But anyway, this card here, because it's not in my pile of goodies over there, I must have put it in here. Anyway, I'll have a little look later. But we really wanted to show you that Washi is just so versatile. In fact, the card that we're making today together, are you ready for it? I'm pretty excited about this card. Oh, that's nice, Rachel. Look at that. Boom. Now these here are strips of washi, and I'm going to show you how to use your washi as a nice background to your card. So we're going to make this together today. Bit of copper, because I noticed on one of the groups someone was talking about how to use the copper trim. So I want to show you how I use that, although at the moment it's looking a bit crazy. I just need to stick it back in. But yeah, I want to show you how to use washi to make this card, because I think it's a bit like our issue with chopping. Yeah, it is very much a masculine. I didn't mean to make it masculine, but that's what my cards end up doing. But the interesting thing with washi is I think it's a bit like paper. We tend to hoard it rather than use it because it's just so pretty. But I think the interesting thing about washi is there's just so much on one roll. Sorry about my nails today. I didn't get time to do them. I'm like, my nails are going to be meant today. I am human after all. I am a human. But yes, there is a lot of washi on each roll, and you don't think that there's a lot of washi. And so you sort of hold back from using it because you don't want to waste it. But it's all, yeah, it's all a bit of an issue. We just need to use it, and we need to buy it, and we need to get more of them. In fact, it'd be really good if when you get washi, you get 3 packs of it. It never stays where I place it. So washi is just one of those things that I think you should always have it on the desk. It's perfect for your envelopes. It's perfect for inside your cards. And I'll actually show you inside the card. Look how easy this was to decorate inside the card. And it's just a strip down along the side here, but it's so pretty. Thank you for those hearts, Jessie. It just makes the card so elegant and so pretty. So washi, we love. We are in love with it. In fact, Jessie, every envelope, she'll put washi on the back of the envelope. Washi! We love washi. So what I have noticed is that there is 2 lots, maybe even 3 lots of washi in the clearance rack here in Australia. And that tells me one thing, that you're not buying washi. Yes, you need to put them on your envelopes. So we need to do a washi pact because we want Stampin' Up to bring more colours, more variety. They're just so cool and versatile. They can make awesome cards and affordable cards too. So for a new stamper, this is an awesome card to make, a washi card. And washi can be used for all sorts of different things, like decorating your kids' projects, and there's writing. Like I even have a label that I used washi. I did a label, like I pulled across washi, put my name on it with Sharpie. And you know, even though washi can be removed and come back on again, I have washed that container. It's a Tupperware container that I didn't want to go missing. And it still has the washi attached to it. Even though I know I can just literally pull it off and it's not permanent. And yet it's so sticky and yet so not sticky. Like the best thing ever. It's also perfect for your big shot if you want to keep your thinlits from moving. It's a really great way. Yes, we're bringing washi back, Rachel. We're going to do a washi craze. So if you don't have any current washi on your table right now, there are only 2 sets of washis to get now. There used to be like 6. There used to be so many. And that just shows how much Stampin' Up is cutting down because we mustn't be buying it. So if we want washi to stay, I'm doing a hashtag washi promo. I want washi to stay. Yes, carpet. My charger cable, I have it on mine so that Jessie doesn't steal it. She said so no one can steal them. Yes, around the computer. You can put it on the computer. You can put it on your light switches. I've seen them on the light switch. They pulled the light switch off and put washi tape on your light switch. You can decorate like absolutely anything with washi. And it's the best. So we need to do a washi promo where we all get into buying. If you do not have the latest washi, get 2 packs of each. Because I'm pretty sure that we only have, I've got the catalogues here. I want to show you. We only have the 1 in the holiday catalogue, and that made me cry. I mean, I was happy to see it, but I was like, only 1 washi? I want more washi. We want hundreds of washi. And especially, could you imagine like frosted florals in the washi design? Would be so beautiful. Having those beautiful florals all over that sticky washi would be just amazing. So I'm just flipping to see. Look, that's how little there are. Yes, use it on your magnets and your Stamparatus so that they don't snap, they don't touch each other. So that's the one that we have in the holiday catalogue. So you need to get that one, definitely. Now, $14.75 here in Australia, but you get 5 washies, and look how many. So what have you got here? 4.6 meters in each design. So we're not talking about just a small amount of washi. We're talking about 4.6 meters of washi in each. So you want to use that baby, like, yeah, rip it out and do it. Thank you for sharing, everyone. That's awesome. Now, in the occasions catalogue, I'm pretty sure we only have the black and white one. Oh, and the best route. Okay, so 2 more. So these 2 here. So definitely look. I know, Jessie and I get excited when we finish a roll. That's your mission. Not only to buy it, but to finish it. That's the mission I'm setting to you. Your assignment from Kylie. So this one here, and you'll see my card today, you will see that using this one here is just absolutely gorgeous. Yes, the planner. It's perfect for the planner. And the planner comes with its own special washi as well, which is really, I was really excited to see the washi in the planner. You can block off certain days or block off the weekend. You can even write on your washi. That's the exciting thing as well. So there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3 sets of washi. So my challenge is for you to get at least the 3 sets, if not 2 of each sets. Yes, I've got that here, Barbara. That's it there in the holiday catalogue. So there's 3 sets. There's only those 3. So that's your mission. Get those 3 sets and use them. And I'm going to show you today how we can use them, because we want to have some fun with that washi as well. We want to use it. And as you can see with Bruno's card, like, you would think that this is designer series paper at the bottom here. And yet that just made everything pop in this card. It brought in this color here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So you want to get your hands on washi. He even did another layer on this one so that he could tuck the washi behind. Yes, Jessie loves the black ones. The black ones are Jessie's go-to. They're always sitting here on the desk. We always have them. Yes, he did very well with that card. So we've always, 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 our washi never goes in our drawer. It always sits on our desk because it's the bomb. It is the best stuff. Yep, envelopes, card making, use it inside your cards, use it for your Stamparatus, use it for your Big Shot. And don't stress if it's a current washi and you're using it for your Big Shot. Don't feel like you're wasting it, because this stuff is so affordable. You can afford to just rip off a bit and use it as a thing to keep your thinlits like straight. But I'm sure you have some retired washi too. Just use some of your retired washi. So I've got all of these, all of these, all of these. They're just the best. So we're going washi mad today. This is our thing for us today. Washi mad. And then that was the one for the planner as well. So yeah, everything that's current washi we have sitting on the table at all times for us to use. We should have a little poll on the table, Jessie, for our washi. I agree, Crystal. And the fact that it matches our colours, like, it's just the best. We need more washi. So sandbox it as well. If there's Stampin' Up demonstrators that are watching, please sandbox. Stampin' Up have a box. Did I run over something? Oh, it's all right. It's grid paper. Stampin' Up have a box that lets them know what we want. So let's all say we want more washi. We want washi. So yes, that's my goal today, to help inspire you. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I'm very excited. Yes, I should get one of those holders. I've actually got a paper towel roll holder. Maybe I should just steal it from the kitchen. Who needs a roll holder in the kitchen? I need it in my craft room. I'll get Bruno, I'll give him an excuse to go to IKEA or shop online for IKEA. He'll be like, oh, certainly, yes, I can do that. So let's have a look at a few other cards that I made this week. So this was last week, that one there. Oh, and I found the one that everyone loved too. This was my other version of this inspired card of Zara Premji, doing the multiple colours and using the one folder. So I did a video about that. So definitely go back, have a look on my blog for that video. And then I did this video for the Colour Inspiration Challenge. And the colour that I was inspired by was this beautiful gift that I got from my friend Fiona. And I straight away was like, oh my goodness, these are Stampin' Up colours. And I haven't used Balmy Blue, so it really helped me to see how I could use that colour. And it gave me a lot more confidence. So check out that video. It's on YouTube. I will post it on this page as well so that you can have a look at that video. I didn't have that live anywhere. It was just a YouTube video. And I'm absolutely in love with this Tranquil Tide velvet ribbon. Oh, it's so beautiful. So that's very exciting. And of course I did the inside as well. We like a decorated. Yeah, I really like the Balmy Blue. I love using it with these colours too. So very good. And then there was a random act of kindness that I received. I feel like there's another one somewhere. I will find it by next week. But I got this one from the lovely Tracy Held. She was very sweet. She says, you probably have seen my name popping up everywhere all around your groups and your page. And she goes, I really hope that you don't think I'm a stalker. And I wrote back, well, I love stalkers, so you're welcome to pop up anywhere you like. Well done, Angie. But I really love the way she's done this, and especially using this bouquet set. I think some people have had challenges using that, and I really love how she's used it. And just the style of card too. It's very cool having this different little hinge. And Tracy is actually part of our RAC, Random Act of Kindness group. So this is her Random Act of Kindness from September. They are the best stalkers. I'm a stalker too. You should see me with Mary Fish. I'm like messaging, Mary, it's me again. It's your friendly stalker. I love you, Mary Fish. Robin. Patty Bennett. I love you. So yes, we're all stalkers. We're all stalkers. And that's fine. We love it. We all understand. You should have seen my beautiful team member, Missy, on the cruise. She was just like, oh my goodness, my mind is blowing. Sarah Douglas is here and Poodles is here, Sam Donald and Patty's here. And she was just beside herself. So we were all stalking each other. So thank you very much, Tracy. And I look forward to seeing you in Orlando as well. So that's very good. And I think that's everything I wanted to do for show and tell. Oh, and there was this one that went on Bruno on my blog for yesterday. Bruno made this one. We have a friend of ours that's having babies. So we're a bit baby mad. I've been watching so many baby clips. Bruno's like, all I can see on your YouTube is baby videos. And I'm like, well, I have to learn how to wash the babies and how to hold them. I've like forgotten since my brothers and sisters were really little. And so I want to be able to help my friend, Melanie. I want to help her be able to bath the twin girls and just be of some sort of use for her. So I've been there baby crazy around this house. So that's been really nice, actually. I haven't been getting clucky, though. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is going to be so much work. I'm like, I'm feeling for them. I'm having panic attacks on their behalf. But anyway, this was super, super cute. And Bruno used the Stamparatus. Before, when we had these 3-step stamping stamps, it was very difficult to line up and very difficult to get right. And so a lot of people didn't use them. But now with the Stamparatus, oh my goodness, I don't know how would we have done it without the Stamparatus. So it's a definite must-have tool. If you don't have it yet, you need a Stamparatus. Yes, I know. I'm so happy for her, but it's going to be such a big deal. They don't have any kids. Neither of them have any idea, I think, what they're getting into, but that's fine. I think it's better that way. I think the less you know, the better. Yes, that's right. Yes, I can go home and then it's just Bruno and I. Yeah, he can look after me. He can cook me dinner the night that I go and help Melanie. But even just to go over there and help, like go for to the cafe and feel like a human again. I think the first, few weeks, you're just going to feel like all you're doing is feeding, washing, changing nappies, and you won't feel like much of a human. Plus, she's having a cesarean, so she's going to be in a lot of pain for 6 weeks. So it's pretty intense, and that's coming, those twins are coming at the end of November. They have peps. They're used to pets. No. Pets don't poop and vomit like babies. Pets vomit on the occasion, maybe once every couple of weeks. And you're like, oh, yeah. And then with pooping, they're so good. They just, like, go outside. They know to do their thing. Kids do not know to go outside. Kids have number 3s, Jessie. You should know this. This is a whole new ball game. No comparison to dogs. It'd be good if they're dogs. They just look after themselves. I've got the doggy door on. I know they'll just go outside and do their thing. It's awesome. It's like, see you guys. Check ya. I'm going to go do the video now. Can't do that with babies. It's like, oh my goodness. They'd have to be sitting here with me. Maybe I can do a video with them one day if Melanie lets me. I'll have them both sitting in my video. They're going to be so cute. I can't wait. 2 little precious girls. And another friend of mine just announced that she is engaged. So there's all sorts of exciting things happening. Lots and lots going on, which we're very happy for. We're happy to have all these nice celebrations. So let's get stamping. I've told you all my news. I told you about my chocolate cake on the weekend. We had friends come and they have 2 kids. And so I made it a little bit fun for them and I put M&Ms all over it. Oh, poor thing, Jenny. I feel for her. But yes, I put M&Ms all over this chocolate cake. I had butter icing and the chocolate cake was a boiled cake. So I made it on the stovetop. So it's so moist and yummy. It reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever had a Sara Lee chocolate cake, but it reminded me of that. And yes, Jessie, there's some left for you tomorrow. Yes, half a cake, in fact. And I think you should take it home with you. I think you should take it to your nephews because it's not good in this house. Bruno's like, oh, this chocolate cake's great. Stop eating the chocolate cake. It's like, well, it's here. We've got to get rid of it for our own health. For our own health and safety. Jesse's like, yes. All right, so let's do a flippy flip and we're going to make this card together. This blingy card. You'll do it for the team. Oh, thanks, Jess. You're just that kind of gal. You know, you're always thinking of other people. So kind of you. What would I do without a friend like you? Now, let's see if I can get this nice and lined up. Oh, hi, Deborah. Good to see you too. Yay. All right. Yep, I'm happy with that. I'll do a little flip so that the camera's the other way around. Yeah, it's nice to have a bit of bling, right? We want to have a little bit of boom. Vavavim. Do they say vavavim? Hang on, I'll just close this again until I get it right because I want this to be a bit closer so that you can all see it nice and clearly. Yay. Bruno's very excited because he just got a brand new phone last night. So he's waiting for that one. We both needed it so bad. This is the longest we've gone waiting for a phone. And it just about killed us. We're like, oh, these phones are driving us crazy. We'd do the update and everything was like not working. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Deborah. You started the gym today. Good on you, Donna. I'm hoping we can go to the gym tonight, but we'll see. I always keep saying it, but I always feel better when I go. So, and I haven't been for a while. So I think it would be a very good idea. I think it would be a good plan. So this one here is 10.5 centimeters, but you can cut it at your normal 14.9 centimeters, just in half. Oh, that's nice, Deborah. Yeah, Rick might be here. Rick is watching. So I've got all these different layers. There's quite a number of layers. So we've got this one, this one, this one. So the first layer, sorry, I didn't work it out in imperial. It's just in metric today, but I'm sure you can come up with a little formula. But this white one is 14 centimeters by 9.6. The next one is 13.7 by 9.3. And then our copper is 13.4 by 9. So that's those layers. Then we've got these two layers here that are going to go on top. So they're both black. And that's just so that the washi tape really shows and pops out, because we're going to put it on this top layer. This one here I did, if I get the first one, I'll know the next one. 7 centimeters by 11.4, sorry. So 11.4 by 7. And then the next one I just did 2 millimeters more. So 7.2 by 11.6. So they're my measurements. Bruno's actually gone to get his hair cut, which is very excitement. He needed it. He had his tuft of hair at the front blowing in the wind. He's like, no, that's it. I've got to go get it cut. Now, what I did for this, and I found it was the best way, was I used my grid paper to line it up. So you will just not believe. I'm going to use the stars today. Actually, is that the one that we've got from the holiday catalogue? I feel like this, I never knew they were stars. I thought they were little dots. I'm excited about that. So you can see with the washi that basically I'm going from, hang on, I'll just line it up right. Yeah, that's good. So basically this corner to this corner, I'm measuring there. And then what I'm going to do is go from this corner. Anyway, you'll see me do it. You'll get the idea once I start. So I can just use my grid paper. And of course you don't need to do as much, because you're just going to tuck it underneath, which is really easy. So see, from there to there. So you know you've got one square in between each one, which makes it super quick, super easy, neat. Because Bruno goes to me, oh my goodness, they actually like line up. And I said, I know, I used my grid paper. And he was a bit impressed by that. He's like, oh. It's the architect in him. He sees lines when they're not straight. And here. I know, is everyone excited? How easy is this and how cool does it look? So you can do this with any of the washi tape. Because remember, we want to use our washi. Not just buy it, but washi. Yeah, I'm glad you like the grid paper tip. I was pretty excited myself when I worked that out. And so when you get down to these lower levels, it's still the same principle. You just go to the next. See, you've left one grid square. Rip. And don't you love the fact that you can just rip washi? Don't even have to cut it. It's so perfect. I'm all for shortcuts. And I'm telling you, washi is the ultimate shortcut. And like, I've probably done too much extra, but you know, you can just make sure that you're not using too much. Ta-da! Ooh, yes, I remember that one, Deborah. That was beautiful, that washi. When that one left, I actually mourned it. I was like... Now, because washi is just so, like, the bomb, I can't rave on about it enough. It's not going to stick to grid paper. Like, see how it comes off? And yet, like, it doesn't rip your paper. Like, you just want to be a little bit slow. But it doesn't rip. It doesn't tear. It's just the best. And then all I did was just make sure that I pushed right against the cardstock. It doesn't matter where it lands behind. No one's going to see behind. The key thing is making sure that you're just pushing that right up against the cardstock so that there's no sort of pullover. I know, how simple is that? Look how good it looks. So the only difficulty was the edges, but I'll show you how you can deal with them very quickly and easily. Hi, Jessie Holton. So simple and easy. You love this idea? Oh, I'm so happy. I want to create washi addicts all around the world. We have to love this washi because it's just the best. So here's a good example of when you don't push it too far, like too close to the cardstock. See how it's got like a little lip there? But the best thing about washi, you just come behind, pull it back again, and then push it nice and close. So that is the only thing that I noticed. And even if you want to, you could probably just push it without even pulling it back again. It's just so flexible and malleable. So with these little bits here at the end, what I felt was the easiest way to deal with it was just one side cutting it down. And then the other side you can put behind. But because that's such a little piece, I might have been better off just cutting it. And same with this side. Ah, that's so good, Bev. Yes, it's an awesome technique. So just cut that off. And then if you wanted to, you know, if you prefer, you could have just cut all of them, just gone for a big cut all the way along. But I found it was just a little bit neater doing it at the back, just folding it down. And yeah, it just meant that you didn't have to worry if you cut it wrong or anything like that. So then all I'm going to do is layer that to my basic black underneath. That's just slightly 2 millimeters bigger. Oh, thank you. Yes, don't hoard it, don't collect it, use it. And your mission is to finish it. Like you've seen how much I've used here. And look, there's still like meters and meters of the stuff. Like there's so much in each roll that you don't want to hold on to it. And I give you permission to buy more. I really do. Your permission is granted. When your husband says to you, why are you buying more washi tape? Because Kylie said I could. Kylie said it, so we're all good here. I'm sure he'll accept that. Oh, okay. If Kylie said it, all good. No problem, love. You just had to say. So then we'll do these layers and then we'll do our sentiment. So it's a really quick and easy card, and the sentiment, of course, just is like such a wow factor. It's like, boom, here I am. And it's been a while since I've done embossing in copper. Did you like that, Michelle? Kylie said I could. Kylie said I was allowed to buy washi. There we go. And another layer. I tried using a little bit less washi the last couple of cards I made, and I was sticking it down. I'm like, why isn't it moving? Ah, I need it to move. So suddenly I realized, oh, I really do need to put a good amount on if I want it to move around. If I want it to move, I need to put a fair amount of Tombow on there. Got a little bit of Tombow on my copper, so I'm just rubbing it off with my adhesive remover. Oh, look at the little mark it left. I'll play with that later. I might even put a little bit of water on there. Hopefully it covers. Oh, yeah. It'll cover it okay. So we'll put that with some dimensionals, my brand new Clear Mount Case dimensional holder. So in love with it. Jessie was so impressed with me. Yeah, that's such a good idea. Absolutely, Tina. I completely and utterly agree with you. But I'm one of those girls, if I start thinking too much about how I can save things, because my mum was such a good saver. Like, she would save just about anything. And what I found that it did for me personally, and I'm not saying it does it to other people, but what I found that it did is it stunted my creativity because I kept trying to use what I had cut out, or I was so busy trying to save things that it stopped me from moving forward. So it was sort of like holding me back. I know that sounds strange, but I actually picked it up in me that it wasn't actually helping me create. It was preventing me. So then I just gave myself permission to just buy more copper foil. I'm like, how much is it going to cost you for that cutout of copper foil that you will never use again? I'm like, you know what? Just keep going, Kylie. Just go along. Don't try and save every single little piece. And Jessie's quite brutal. She'll be like, do you want to cut this out? And it's a certain point where I'm like, okay, I can no longer justify keeping that piece. But there's a lot of scraps. We've got a scrap bin. But there's got to come a point where I go, no, stop. Just keep making cards because you'll never use them anyway. If you use them, good on you. Brilliant idea. But if you don't use them and they're making you stuck in creativity, maybe not a good idea. But you will know yourself. I know myself, and that's how I worked it out. I went, this is actually preventing me. This is stunting my creative growth. So, rooted in nature. Bit rude in Australia, but that's okay. We're going to use the You Are Wonderful stamp set because it is so beautiful when it's done in the embossing. Oh my goodness. I was just like, are you for real? So I used my embossing buddy in case you missed that. Put it all over the front of it. And I'm going to grab a sheet of A4 paper from my printer because I only use the tray for my Whisper White. And we've got a block here that I can use. This one's a little bit cleaner than the other one. It's basic black. Okay, and then we need the Versamark and our copper emboss. So we're stamping this way. I mean, it doesn't really matter which way you stamp. Just want to make sure I've left enough room. So you can sort of get your thinlet ready. I use the stitch shapes. I absolutely love the stitch shapes. If you don't have that set, look out for that one. Yeah, that's even a really good idea, Jessie. I actually started giving it to a over 55s village. But at the same time, I noticed that they were finding it hard to use too. So it's just, yeah, finding the right audience. I guess for schools and things like that, I think it would be good. Oh, yeah. But that's a very good suggestion. Now, make sure that you're not doing this over the top of your embossing powder because you will end up with a lot of embossing powder that's been heated. Look at that. Can you see? Oh, yeah. The magic of embossing. Isn't it beautiful? Woohoo! I think that's all happy. So simple and easy, right? I keep saying it, but don't stress about embossing. It's really a lot more simple than you think it's going to be. Now, I've got my sheet of paper. I just curl it up and zoom straight back in. So you barely use anything. So the embossing powder really lasts quite a long time. So it's very affordable and great to use. Now we'll bring in the the Big Shot. I'm going to use my magnetic plate. I did a lot of embossing last night, and so my plates have finally started warping. They've been doing really well for quite a long time, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, look at it. It's really warping. So I'm hoping if I do it a few more times this way, it might pop down again. We shall see. If not, I grant you permission to get another plate, Kylie. You are allowed. I don't think so, Megan. Does anyone know the answer to that? Does embossing powder go off? I've never heard of it going off. Oh, yeah. We ready? So beautiful. I'm a little bit crooked, but I can handle it. I probably would have gone a little bit over that way a bit more, but, you know, only to the Bruno suspecting eye would anyone notice. So let me show you. I just noticed that this one here is a little bit out. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at that. He was sticking out. I just squashed him back in. And Washi goes, okay, okay. It's because it's Japanese. They're just so considerate and polite. That's why washi tape is just so sweet and kind and malleable and flexible and yet practical. Because it's Japanese. That just sums up a Japanese person. They're just such beautiful people. So I have some of the bronze. You had some of my white. Oh, that went cream. Ah. Yeah, a few people. I do remember something about that on one of the groups. So I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm wrapping it around my hand here. And I'm going to use quite a bit because it's the only way that you can sort of see it. Big words today. So you can see here, it's all starting to come on. Okay, that looks good. So that's about, and you know, again, don't be shy. Don't hold back. Look how much is still here. And I got 2 of these, so I'm like, I have to get using it. Oh, that's fine, Barb. Good to see you here. So I'm just doing a few more. After I told you to use it, I'm like, all right, I'll use some more. I give you permission, Kylie. Permission granted. So the only thing that you're going to sort of need to worry about is the 2 ends. But everything else, don't sort of stress. You know, some people who really want things neat and tidy are probably going to freak out a bit. But if you want it to stay neat and tidy, keep it on your hand until it's time to stick it down so that you have some control over it. But just remember, the whole idea of this is to sort of have that real messy sort of look to it. Oh, no! You're going to have to order it again. Yay, Julie! The new group's going to be so good. We've had so many sign up. Oh, my goodness. I was, like, overwhelmed. I'm like, oh, this is so awesome. The more that join, the more fun it's going to be. We've got awesome speakers. It's going to be the best. I might put one more because we'll probably be sticking down to these. So the more dimensionals, the better. Thanks, Donna. Yes, permission granted. Kylie said I could. I think it's crazy to think, but sometimes as women, we almost need that from each other. I don't know why we do. Bruno's always like, why do you need to check? Why do you need to ask? Just do it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just making sure you're okay with it. He's like, whatever, just do it. If you want to go shopping, you do it. But then he sometimes does the same thing to me too. I suppose it's like a good thing to do. You don't want to be spending money and then feeling guilty later, right? But if you're going to use it, I think that's the key element. As long as you're using it, go for it. You could be doing all sorts of other things with your money. As long as you're not wasting, good. End of September, Angie, is the close off for the training. It's coming up quick. Crazy. Okay, so you can see here, it's quite all over the shop. See there? It's like, Bruno calls it a bird's nest. He's like, do the bird's nest. So if you have bits here that you think, oh, they're a little bit too far out, then you can just bring them back in, just stick them partially on one of the dimensionals, and then it looks like it's just this organized chaos. And if you feel like it's not sticking enough, you can always add some Tombow underneath just to get it sticking, especially because you're sticking onto the washi. In fact, we'll do that now. I'll do a little bit of Tombow just to show you. Now the Tombow wants to be annoying. There we go. And that'll just secure it in place if you're a bit concerned. Of course, it'll need a little bit of time to dry. That's okay. There we go. Bling, bling, bling. I'm breaking up, Angie. That's not good to hear. You can go out and back in again if that helps. Now, we want to do the inside because I want to show you what I did on this. I actually did a few more layers on this one. So I started with the Whisper White, and that one's quite close. What have I got here? I'll cut it for you live. I think I've got a few pieces here that I can use. There's always Whisper White around the place. I've got my trimmer. Okay. So I'll put my... Oh, hello. That didn't dry properly. Keep you there for a bit longer. And if that doesn't work, I'm using glue dots. There's always a way. So we want to do our first layer. I'm going to do that at 10.2. So I've got to make sure I've got enough. No, I need a bigger Whisper White. Where are you, lovely Whisper White? There we go. So I've got 10.2 centimetres. And 14.6. So that's the first layer. Then the next layer, and once you get used to these measurements, it's actually not as difficult as you think. So I'm just going down by 3 millimeters. So we'll do 9.9 because I've gone down by 3 millimeters, and 14.3 because it was 14.6. That's the next layer. Yes, it's happy. And then the last one is 9.6 by 14. And this is what the one that will attach the washi to. So before you glue, you want to add the washi to the side. I just like to make sure it's all happy and lined up. Yes. So we'll get our washi. We'll move this trimmer out of the way so you can see okay. Move those little pieces. And we'll do... And if you wanted to, again, this is a great time to use your grid paper to line it up. You might want it just slightly off angle. So you can line it up there, line it up on each end, and see how I've used my grid paper to use those lines there. Rip. And there you have it. Tuck it under. thank you, lovely Washi. You're the best. Is everyone Washi addicts now? Oh, that's so good. And did you hear, Candy? I was saying it wrong. It's Nuckabilly, not Muckabilly. It clearly must have sounded very similar when we were learning it in the Philippines, but it's N-A-K-A, Naka. Someone checked with their Filipino friend. They're like, what are you talking about? It's not Muckabilly. We are using the Sweet, I'll get it for you and show you. It's in the holiday catalogue. Sweet Seasons, I think it's called. I'll get it. There it is. Ta-da! So who would have thought that those little ones there are little stars? So there you go. You've learnt something new today. So that one's stripes and that one's stars. Really good washi. Yay! We love bling washi. Well, we love every washi. All washi is amazing. Michelle. Well, hopefully I may have converted you. I would be very happy if after this video you could understand the benefits of using washi, because it is awesome. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, there are a lot of layers today. That's feeling pretty good, actually. It's drying well. It is taking a little bit longer to dry, though. Yes, a lot of layers. It reminds me of Beck's old cards that she used to make. She had 100 layers, and I used to laugh at it. Go, oh, who would do that? Isn't it gorgeous? I'm so happy. I'm sorry, Donna. Yes, I am a bad influence on a lot of people. My customers blame me. This one here, Sweet Season, page 24 of the holiday catalogue. This is the washi tape that you want. Yes, I gave you absolute permission. Michelle, tell your hubby. Kylie said I can. Oh, no worries, Julie. Thank you. Good to see you here. And then these are the other two that you want to keep in mind. Best Root and Pick a Pattern. Jessie loves both of these. She's always using them. They're so good. And just to show you how you can put it on an envelope. So Jessie usually just dresses it up at the back. Like she'll put it on the back when we close it, which is really nice across here. Like that. So it's just another way of closing it. But what you could also do is, we'll come this edge actually, because it's nice to have, it doesn't really matter. We'll just go over the edge here. Again, use your grid paper to line it up if you want to. And so you just have a little bit coming out there, and then you can just rip it off there, cut the edge, and you can have some of it on your envelopes because you don't want it to come over the other side. You want it to be straight there. And then on this side, you can even bring it on here too. It's just the best. And it can just be this little bit of bling that's just saying, hi. Hi there. This is the envelope that belongs to this card. Isn't it pretty? And if you really wanted to go cray-cray, you could even go all the way across. Let's do it. Let's go cray-cray. Oh, I love having fun like this. I love going out on a limb, doing something adventurous. So we'll line it up on each side. And, oh, we've got a bit of hair attached. No, thank you. No hair. No hair allowed here. So we'll go all the way across. Once you've done that first one, it's nice and easy after that. This is called using your washi. Isn't it exciting? It's so liberating. Oh, really? Oh, no. In Australia, they can deal with it. I mean, they probably don't like it, but I want my envelope to look pretty. Okay. Oh, the front. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm excited to hear that, Christine. Very excited. Yay. Thanks, Wendy. I want to see all your projects. Your first projects done with washi. And feel free to case mine completely. That's why I do it, because I want you to copy me. You can even use it for swaps if you're a demonstrator and you're going to the on-stage event, our demonstrator-only event. You can use it there as well. Yes, exactly. It is so affordable you can go crazy. Look, I think they work out $5 a roll, but I've barely touched the surface. You think of how much I've done here with all of this washi that I've put everywhere. Thank you. You think of how much I've put everywhere, and you can actually see here, there's like layers upon layers of washi still there. I haven't even used a quarter. If we look at a quarter of $5, what are we looking at? Who knows their math? Half is $2.50. $1.25. We're looking at maybe $1. I think I've spent $1 on washi today. Look at all the washi I've used. Yeah. Thank you, Matthew. Very kind of you. So yeah, look at all this. Would you be happy spending $1? Yes, I would be happy. I'd be like, sure. Isn't it everywhere? I'm sticking it everywhere. It's just going to go bling, bling, bling. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, and I hope I have turned some of you into washi addicts, because I want Stampin' Up to bring more washi tape. That's me having a cry. Bring some more washi tape. We really love it, I promise. We really want more. We want more designs. You would charge more. All right, I'm going to do a flippy flip. Yes, that's right. Okay. Yay! Let's make sure it's all happy and do a flip of the camera. So yes, thank you for joining me today, everyone. That was awesome. I had a great time, and I hope that I've inspired you to use more of your washi, because there's just no point it's sitting in the cupboard not being used when it can just be so beautiful. Like, you want to use this, and you can see this is with the stars and this is with the stripes. But the possibilities really are endless, because if you turned around and you used it with the black washi, it would look like a completely different card, and you'd have different spacing. You could do a different layer on the front. If you wanted to, you could just use all of that beautiful blue for an awesome masculine card. Do it on Whisper White. Even if you had the multiple, like do different colors in between, so you could use all three and then layer them in between using that exact same look. So there's just really a lot of possibilities with washi. And of course you could put that on the front of your envelope, inside the card. So many possibilities for a very, very affordable price, and it makes a beautiful card. Ah, replay time. Yay! I love washi. So thank you so much for all being here today. I've got lots and lots of blogging to do for you today. I'm very excited about all the cards that I made yesterday. It was a very productive day. So look out on my blog this week, craftykylie.com. Have a look for all the inspiration. If you live in Australia and you're looking for a Stampin' Up demonstrator, or you just want to find out how you get into card making, I would love to look after you. Yes, be perfect. Packs of cards as gifts, especially with those amazing Yeah, I know, it's good to see them filled. I've got quite a lot of my stamp sets are actually here because I've been creating so much. So they actually would be filled if I put my stamps back. But these are all the stamp sets that I've used over the last couple of days. Oh, good on you, Kay. Yes, get your washi tape order. So yeah, the last couple of days, these are all the stamp sets that I've used. So my stamps are getting lots of love. Are your stamps getting love? Make sure they're loved. Make sure you use them. That's when they know that they're loved. They want ink on them. If they don't have ink, imagine them all crying. They're crying like a baby's crying for the mother's milk. A few of mine are crying, actually. I've got to get them out. Did you like that illustration? Oh, it's okay. I'll use you. I promise I'll use you. All right. Have a wonderful week. Have a great time. I really hope you get creating. And if you have any questions for me, if you live in Australia, let me know. Oh, good to see you, Deborah. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Please share. Please follow. See you.